Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone around the world. It's a pleasure again to have you here this Saturday. Always nice to meet you because of On Passive. We are able to gather every Saturday and different days of the week in different meetings to digest about our business, to share on how we can use our business to make the world a better place to live. Today in-house, we have a special guest by the name Gideon Ezemba. He's not new to many of us because he is the one actually who helped to bring the Kenyan webinar live in the beginning. He was one of the initial leaders that we started this meeting with, and he has been very supportive in the background. He understands the business very well, and along with Lynn Nakamoto, who is our host today, very supportive also in seeing that this meeting has come to pass. And Mari Degamo, who live streams our meeting, and always very, very supportive in the background. Even though he does not speak much in our meeting here, just know that he's there. He wants to make sure everything is going on smooth, always wanting to know if we have any problem that we need help with. Also, we cannot forget to recognize Dr. Bill Williams, who was also one of the people who came in early on to make sure that this meeting, is going on. But we know he's helping other teams too coming up. So we have good backup from the Leadership Council, from the fellow founders. We look out for one another because we value this business on passive, which was started by our CEO, Ash Mufare, who has a heart for people. He wants to make sure he gives a chance to everybody. Our CEO believes that everyone in the world, no matter where you come from, no matter your background, no matter your education, it doesn't matter your class in life. He believes everyone can bring something very special to the table, and anyone can be who they were meant to be only if they are given a chance and someone holds their hands. And this vision that he has led him to bring about this business, to create a business called On Passive, that is actually a business that can help both businesses and that can help people, regular people like you and I, because it's a done for you business. But I'm not going to go into much details. I'm going to introduce our leader here, Gideon Nzemba, who is a father and a husband. He has 2 children, and he enjoys caring and helping people. Gideon has been a founder in On Passive since June 2020. He also does presentations on different webinars regarding products digest. It means that he explains more about what On Passive is all about, the products that we have, and he gives updates in On Passive. And so now, Gideon, welcome to you. The floor is all yours. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Gladys, Nyaboro. I appreciate giving me the opportunity to speak on this webinar today. Thank you also, Lynn Nakamoto. Thank you, Mati Digamo at the background. I want to use this opportunity to appreciate all the leaders in the house, all the founders in the house. And
Gideon,
more,
there's a kind of scratchy noise that's competing with you.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see if you can make that a little better so we can hear you speak. It almost sounds like wind, but I don't think it's wind.
How about now? Give me a few seconds.
All righty.
Okay, as we wait for Gideon, Gideon has really dived into On Passive. He has done presentations in many meetings, and we love his presentations. So Gideon, we have you back. Try again.
Okay, how about now? Is my voice better now?
It's like a water sound, like whoosh kind of sound.
Your microphone bouncing on something.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Let's see.
Let me try and change my position.
Yeah, maybe a different
Mhm.
location might help. Good idea.
Right.
Welcome, everybody. If you want to come over to the panelist side, raise your hand. We'll bring you over. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for your patience. We're going to begin shortly. Gideon's just trying to get his audio clearer. All right.
Okay, please. How about now?
I think,
Is it better?
I think this is the best it's going to be. So let's go ahead. Maybe if you can get closer to the audio, it's kind of like a tunnel-like sound.
All right. Sorry
Go
about
ahead.
that interruption. I think it has to do with network or things like that.
Sorry, those are some of the challenges that we deal with. I hope you can bear with us, and that's why we hope that with On Passive, as time goes, we'll be able maybe to move to better places where there's better network, or we can change our own communities. This is one thing that we can do to change our communities to have good internet access. Thank you.
All right. That's actually true, Gladys. I believe we are just at the ending point of all the challenges that we've been facing. I hope you're hearing me a bit clearly now.
We can hear you. Go ahead.
All right. Okay. My name is Gideon Ezemba from the eastern part of Nigeria, and I reside in Lagos, Nigeria at the moment. I would like to talk about On Passive today. But before I go deep into the discussion, I would like to briefly tell you about myself. I am one person who have had a lot of hard time getting along well in life. Of course, it's not so much of a big deal, but one of those things that some of us may have encountered once in a while. You know, from the early age, from the time I went to high school to further my education and other things, was so much of a struggle. You know, so back here in Nigeria, if you are traveling a short distance, there's this transport method that we use motorcycle or motorbikes to convey people from one point to the other. We call it Okada. Is a means of making ends meet, a means of making money. Yes, I used to be one of the riders of those bikes to make ends meet. So you can understand these are some of the things that I did because of the situation I found myself in. And even when I managed to be able to get a job, go to school and get a job, I still discovered that it's a whole lot of struggle to make ends meet because that particular thing called job, which brings salary at the end of the month, whatever you are paid is not going to be enough for you to take care of yourself, especially when you have added responsibilities like family and other things. So due to that, I try to look at other ways to support myself, maybe to have additional businesses. And while I was looking at that, I found, okay, you could do one or two businesses here and there, which many people may have also come in contact with. Some of these businesses are MLM. And along the line, as I found out that they are not also something that you can trust because it fails you at the end of the day. Because not what they sell to you is what you actually see as you go into the business. So this actually helped me to understand that for you to actually make ends meet business-wise, you must have a business that pays you, that gives you a cash flow, not just where you work to make money, not just where you own a business that you have to be there on a daily basis, but something that can actually give you income, whether you are there or not. A cash flow that you can actually rely on, something very big that can pay you in your absence, in your presence, in whatever form. And that is when I looked at that, I found that there's almost no business that can guarantee that as of today. So I continued to search, and in my search, I came across OnPassive. And when I saw OnPassive, I discovered that OnPassive is the only business that can guarantee cash flow for you, whether you are there or not. As a matter of fact, you don't need to be there because it is something that you set up and you just leave it, and it will keep giving you whatever you deserve, which is the apples. You keep bringing in revenue for you day in, day out. So, but before we talk deep about that, you need to know what OnPassive is and why I say it is the best business. OnPassive is an artificial intelligence information technology company. So it is created to articulate or integrate artificial intelligence products in one, bring all of them together in one place to help businesses to scale through all over the world. So this business, as it's been created by Mr. Ash Mufare, our CEO, is very, very special. First, let me tell you about Mr. Ash Mufare, because it takes someone who is like him. Just only him, as of today, is the only one I can say that can have such a marvelous business, great one at that, because he's a genius. He knows what can work together. He's been in the internet space. He has had the experiences, and he put all these things together to create this gigantic business. But wait for it. He didn't just create it. He created it for me. He created it for you so that you and I can be successful. It has never been done before. No human being, no CEO in the planet Earth had ever created a business and say it's for you or it's for me. Go check it backwards. Is it Facebook created by Mark Zuckerberg and his friends? Is it Amazon created by Jeff Bezos? Is it Apple created by the two guys that started it? None of them called you or invited you in the first place to know about the business, to be part of the business. None of them wish you could have apples from the business. But today, our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufare, has created OnPassive, and he's giving it into your hands. He's giving it into my hands to become successful, to throw away all the sufferings of yesterday and embrace life that is changed for future, forever and ever. So the CEO is not working alone in this project. Of course, he knows everything that the project needs to run, but he needs people. And he has actually found people from different places across the globe. These individuals are specialists in working with artificial intelligence, working with machine learning, working with computers that can be able to scale through in any way, shape, or form. And he has gathered these individuals and put them in different offices across the globe, like in Orlando, in Florida, in Hyderabad, in India, in Dubai, in the United Arab Emirates. We're also expanding into Bangladesh, Singapore, and other cities across the globe. OnPassive as a company follows the rules, because there are several companies that have come in the past. They just come in like the other companies I told you about. OnPassive is a real business, not any form of MLM or any kind of business like that. But some of these businesses, when they come around, they will just start. They may not go into proper registration. They may not think very deep about the rules. That's not OnPassive. OnPassive is properly registered in the United States of America, in Delaware states, and also registered in other countries across the globe to do business, genuine business. Apart from this, the products that OnPassive is bringing is powerful products. They are powerful products. Like I told you, AI, ML, that is artificial intelligence, machine learning, is the main thing that is used to make our products. So I will tell you about 2 or 3 of the products, and you will see from there that our products are genuine, built from ground up, and not like anything that you already know. For instance, right now, we are using a video conference application called Zoom. OnPassive has her own video conference application. The name of the video conference application we have is OConnect. OConnect is a pure quality, high definition video and audio conference. So it will provide high definition video and audio. It will bridge the way other products used to connect. It will scale through. If other products, for them to connect doing video conferencing, they do a three-way kind of connection. OConnect will just do a one-way signaling. And this is what makes sure that the recipient and the person, like when we started, we're having issue with audio and other things. Even right now, I'm not sure you're hearing me very clearly, I suppose. But some of these challenges will not be there in OConnect because the video and the audio will be filtered. The quality will be very high. This is just one feature that we can talk about. Also in OConnect, we're going to have auto language translation. We're going to have speech to text, which means as I'm speaking English, if English is not your favorite language, you may choose to listen to me in another language of your choice. We could start with 60 or more languages, up to 100 or more languages as we continue in our development. So this will help many people from anywhere around the world to use our video conference application to do meetings, irrespective of the location or the language of the participants. We also have in this, in OConnect, we have unlimited participants in meetings. If it is other video conference, there are limits that you cannot exceed. Maybe 100, maybe 1,000, maybe 10, 20,000, 100,000. But with OnPassive OConnect, there is no limit. You can host as many people as possible in your meeting. And the most important part of it is that all these features that you're going to get will come at a very low fee. It won't be as huge as the fees that Zoom and the rest of them take from their users. That's one about OConnect. We also have OBless. OBless is a crowdfunding application that will have a system of crowdfunding that will enable those in need to receive donations from those who are willing to give. Across the globe, there are many individuals who have what it takes to donate, to support causes, but they find it difficult to do so because they may not find genuine causes to support. But OBless is that system that will give you and I the opportunity to bring in genuine causes on the platform on a global scale, place them there, and these philanthropists from everywhere around the world can see what we want to support, and they will bring in donations for us. With OBless, you can receive donations in anywhere around the globe with any currency of your choice. It doesn't matter, the donation currency does not matter. You can receive your own in your currency of your nativity or wherever you are. And OBless as this platform that you're using for these donations will not take any money from you. It's not like some of the other platforms out there that will take up to 15% or more of the donated fund. OBless will not take anything from the donations. Everything will go to the person that is requesting for the donations. So these are the things that we have. You can use OBless to take care of any need around you, be it the poor, the homeless, children that are out of school, the elderly ones, provide food, shelter, education supplies, anything you can think of. You can also use it for personal business. You can use it for ideas, startups, anything that comes to mind, anything that is genuine, because we're out there to help people to take care of their needs. Also, we have other products, and many of them. I'm not going to talk about all of them. Maybe I'll just mention one more, and this will be Ocademy. Ocademy is our e-learning platform, a global e-learning platform that will enable tutors from around the globe to teach whatever course of their choice to students or learners from anywhere in the world. Because there's no limit, because of language, there's no language limit, no language barrier. A tutor who speaks English can teach a learner who speaks maybe Chinese or any other language of the world. And this will help those tutors to be appreciated revenue-wise. They will be able to receive enough revenue to take care of their knowledge, to take care of what they are putting out there, to balance the value that they are giving out. Today, teachers, lecturers in schools and institutions are underpaid. And many people don't even get a job because of the way things run. But with Academy, any tutor, any lecturer, any teacher can run a school independent of any institution, because whatever course you know how to teach, you can put them there. These courses must not even be classroom courses. They can be DIYs. They can be little things that you need to teach someone over there, and the person will appreciate it. Someone can pay to take these courses, and all the monies that the learners will pay will come to you. That is also interesting. And like I said, language is not an issue. And when it comes to classroom and online learning, the difference is that you don't interact with your students face-to-face, but with Academy, you have in it a feature called distraction detection. This helps the teacher to understand that the students are not paying attention, or they're not paying the needed attention. So this can help him to call them to order and tell them to pay more attention. The products that we have, as I outlined these three, that's how the other ones also are so special. In the form of the features they have, they are better than whatever is out there. So instead of people using the ones they are using right now, they will have to come in to use ours. Many of these products I mentioned, many of them are already and in use by us founders. And very soon, we'll put them out there to the whole world to use. All the products, they will be integrated under one umbrella. They will be put together in one place. That is, when you log in to access one, you can access all. This also has never been done. The only company that have come close to doing something meaningful like this was Microsoft. At the time, they put in Word presentation and all that together in one place, and they call it Microsoft Office. Of course, that was one of the things that moved them to the stage where they are. But that's just a couple of products. But what OnPassive is doing, they are putting every product that is needed for business out there, everything needed for business. When you are in OnPassive, you can't go out there to do any other thing business-wise. So you stay in and have everything that you need at a very small fee. Another interesting aspect is that it's going to come at a very small fee. So we are giving you all the values you need, but we are just going to take a little from you. So with so much value, we are sure that we're going to gain so much people from the market. We have about 5 billion people today using the internet. These are our potential customers. So we offer them what they want, and many of them will come to us. And as time goes on, more and more people will come to OnPassive. So this is why I say that OnPassive is the best business. When we have this number of products, massive customers, massive value, it's obvious that you are going to have massive apples, massive revenues coming into OnPassive. And why do I say you? Because it is your business. It is your business because you are a founder. You, as a guest that you are listening to us today, maybe for the first or second time, and you are not a founder yet, you should be a founder. Because once you are a founder, you own the company with everyone. You own the company. And as you own the company will bring in massive revenue to you. You will be part of those who enjoy the apples. So like I've told you about products, one of the reasons why many companies don't succeed is that they come out with no products, or they come out with half-baked products. But we are coming out with genuine, massive, valued products. So we are sure that we are going to scale. Also, you don't have to pay money every time in OnPassive, like every other time. It's only once or twice you will need to pay money out of your pocket. Only twice you will pay out of your pocket to become fully a part of a business owner in OnPassive. Just twice. I will explain that shortly. So, and once you are done with that, you are sure to make massive income. Yes, we are not actually going to guarantee you income, but we can guarantee you value. And the value we have, the customers we have, will translate to revenue. That's how it works. And the business is yours. You can be sure that you will succeed. Your business will succeed with OnPassive. And OnPassive is actually your business. So once you pay to be a founder, it will cost $97. Yes, I'm not kidding. Just $97. But before I talk about $97, think about it. How much does it really cost to own a business? A business that can pay you, a business that can make you money. What is it that you want to run? Is it a franchise? Is it a physical shop? Is it a service you want to provide? We in OnPassive, we are going to provide software as a service. And that's a very big business. But it only requires $97 to be a founder. If it's any other businesses I mentioned, maybe a franchise, any company that offers a franchise, the lowest of them will take thousands of dollars from you to own a franchise before you can think of establishing it and making income from it. But OnPassive, our CEO, is someone who knows that many people are not making money online. They are not succeeding in business online. So his intention is to make sure that many people will be able to succeed online. So he wants to make it possible for you and I. Look at my own background. It may be familiar to you. If you do Okada, you take people from one point to another and take maybe 100 naira, which is somewhere around half a cent. How many years would it take you to make that amount of money? It's a big deal. But the fact still remains that for you to be able to scale through, like have income that is flowing on its own, a cash flow, it will take a lot. So our CEO has made it possible for everyone to be able to afford a founder position in OnPassive. That's the point I'm trying to make. It could be $1,000, maybe $997 originally, but he's brought it down 90% so that you can afford it. That was why I was able to afford it. If it was $997, maybe I wouldn't be here. So that generosity by our CEO, to me, is very much appreciated. So just $97 and you are a founder. That's it. The only thing remaining is the company is launching as it is now. We are having just days or weeks. I don't know whether I'm going to be right if I say weeks. Just a very short period of time for us to close this founder position. And we launch to the world. As we launch to the world, OnPassive will create a business for you. They will set up a website for you. They will brand you. They will sell for you. They will bring in revenue for you. That is why this is the best business anyone can do. At that point, you will be required to pay an activation fee for your products, for the business that is being set up for you. And that activation fee will be around $200 or $300. You could keep your mind at $300 so that you could have a balance eventually if it is less than that. But eventually you will be ready when you have 300 at the back of your mind. So at that point, you have a website. The website could be gideon.ai.com or whatever it is. It could be your name as you choose because it is yours. It's not going to be branded after OnPassive. It's not going to be branded after any other thing. It is going to be your personal website. So don't worry yourself if you don't understand what I'm talking about website and all that, but that's how you are going to make money in OnPassive. That's how you are going to be repaid. So that website they are creating for you is a business. That business will have OnPassive products in it. Individuals from everywhere around the globe will buy from your business. They will pay in your business and the revenues will come back to you as commission. And that is it. So from that point on, we will become successful in any way, shape, and form. OnPassive is the solution to all the financial problems we'll be facing, all the challenges around us. It's actually the correction to the corruption. You know why I say so? Many of the platforms out there, they make use of your data, they take from you, and they never give you back. They make money from you, but you never get anything back. But OnPassive is willing to make money for you and give you all back. So that is it. And again, the world generally, the system generally is meant to praise the rich and suppress the poor. But OnPassive is turning that around. If it is not for us, if it's not for those that are not well to do, that OnPassive is made for, why would it be $97? Why wouldn't it be $100? Why would it be $100,000 so that we will not be able to afford it? But it is for us, so that the table will turn. The poor people who understand the vision of Mr. Ashmofare will automatically become rich, and we could be able to level the ground somehow. It is possible that we can suppress, reduce, or even eradicate poverty with OnPassive, because we have Obless. We can use the revenue we generate to be able to take care of all the needs around us, all the things that make us to cry when we see them. Because the problem is not even having money, but when you have money and someone beside you is crying, it doesn't make much sense. But when everybody can be on the same pedestal, or we can share as much as possible and bring people to the same pedestal, that will be life enjoyable. So we will provide help for the needy. We will do everything we want to do with OnPassive, because we will have all the things that we need. Just recently, we launched our office in Dubai, and the whole world is seeing OnPassive. So right now, we are at the verge of launching. So why I'm saying this is that the chance to become founder is very, very limited. I could say last chance to become a founder is today. So as you hear this presentation, get a link from the person that invited you so that you can register yourself and immediately become a founder in OnPassive. And then wait for it when the apple starts rolling in, so that you can take care of yourself, your generations to come, everyone around you, so that everyone will be happy. Thank you very much.
Marvelous presentation, Gideon. You have the knack of bringing to the forefront the highlights of this company, the strengths of OnPassive and Ashmofara in a nutshell. I'm just amazed by you. You're great. Awesome. Thank you so much. At this time, we would like to open it up to the participants here to ask questions and make comments. If you are a founder here and have a founder-related question, please hold them till we have the Founders Only webinar, which is every Monday. But if you have questions that are general, that pertain to everyone, that would be of interest to everyone, feel free to raise your hand and ask or make a comment. While we wait for people to respond with questions, let's see. Do we have Michael Ako in the house right now? Michael, are you there?
Yes, Lynn.
Would you like to say a few words, Michael?
With regards to founders,
whatever you're inspired to say, Michael.
Okay, thank you, Lynn and the leaders. This is my first time coming to the, I want to say Kenya, my home. I belong to every part of Africa. If we're talking about founders and people to become founders, and I'll urge you to become one of it, because this is going to give us the platform in the first place to be a blessing to our immediate family, our extended family, and our community and the nation as a whole. That is why there's something called Obless, that after we have the apples, which we all know, we're going to bless our countries, our communities, our friends, and our families. So like our quote from Kennedy, who said, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. And we can do so by having the means from what OnPassive is going to produce for us. So I'll urge all of us to take this opportunity, which is a once in a lifetime. If we are already into, let's try to build our company, not just we expect from OnPassive, but what we can do to make OnPassive what is to become. And also we have Obless that we are gathering from the different countries that we are going to bless our various countries. And also, let me chip in MFA, which is we're trying to unite Africans that we can help not just our countries or our families, but we can help our continent as a whole. And if possible, we can go beyond. We are all after humanity. There is nothing like language, barrier, religion. We're trying to create a unified Africa that all of us can come together and uplift humanity. So if you hear something, oh bless, and MFA around the globe or the corner, this is what we are about. But I think we have a short time here. So with much time, we can brief all of us properly. So thank you, Lynn. I wouldn't like to take much of your time. So this is what I can say a little bit. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You can feel free to put your information in the chat. If people are interested in the Missionaries for Africa, they can contact you, can't they?
Yeah, they can. Gladys is there. You're also there. So all of us are there. So they can contact you as well. And Sister Gladys, thank you very much.
Yes, just reach out to any of us and we will be happy to connect you to the group. All right. So that's open for everyone. All righty. To founders, that is. All right. I see that we have Robert Faraji in the house. Oh, let's go ahead to Gladys. Gladys has her hand raised. Go ahead, Gladys.
Thank you so much, Brother Michael. I'm going to intercept in here. Gideon, that was awesome presentation. You have this way that you really put everything together within 30 minutes, but you literally present what On Possible is, the mission, the vision, and what we are up to. So please don't miss out being a founder. Whoever invited you here, it's because they care about you. You are not here by chance. And you see how things are coming together. From the vision of our CEO, Ash Mufare, who has the heart to do something good to humanity, to the way Gideon has presented to give an overview of the business. And then to Brother Michael, you hear about Oh Bless, about MFA, which is Missionaries for Africa. You don't have to be a Christian to be a member of MFA. It's just that we are on a mission. It's a group of founders who come together, who have a mission to contribute, to do something good, to uplift Africa as a whole. And you don't have to be African to be an MFA. MFA, you know, Dr. Bill is one of them. Lynn is one of them. We have many, many members that we are incorporating from other countries who want to carry that vision of doing something good to humanity in Africa. So I'm very excited to have you here, and I can't wait to see how much that we are going to do. That's all I just wanted to chip in. That's it, Lynn. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was a great thing to chip in. Awesome. All right, next we have Robert Faraji. Are you free to speak, Robert? We would love to hear from you. All right, Robert may not be available right now. Again, this is a time for you to ask questions or make comments. Feel free to raise your hand if you'd like to speak. At this time, I see we have Pastor Paul, 360 degrees here. Would you like to say a few words, Pastor Paul?
Okay, thank you, Lynn, for giving me opportunity to say one or two things. I believe that there are not much to say here because virtually all has been said. For this is a guest webinar, and I can only advise whoever is a guest here to quickly jump in without further calculation. And then to founders in the house, this is a time for us to get loose like a wounded lion and looking for our loved ones, that not because we are supposed to do that, but for their own sake, because if they are okay, their family will be okay. Their community will be okay. In every community that each family or few families have a funding position in non-passive, such community will be okay with their welfare system, with their basic development and all of that. And if more are okay, definitely the entire societies around will be fine. So there is no time to calculate anything again. There is no time to divide our attention as founders again. Let's focus on people around us, because as a matter of fact, with the situation of the world today, it is not okay for somebody who did not know you entirely to accept to even give you audience before you talk about selling what is good for him or her. So if all of us wake up, those that knows you can listen to you, those that knows me can listen to me, and that is how we can bring more people to this golden opportunity that will transform their life for the sake of the betterment of the society, not for only those of us that are already founders, because as founders, we are made. Thank you very much. See all of us, the guests today, on the top as founders. Thank you, Madam Lynn, for giving me, and Gideon, wonderful presentation as always. Right on, and God bless you.
Thank you very much for your passion and commitment. I know you're very, very a giving man who has done so much for Unpassive, Ashma Power, and for all of us. We thank you very much for your commitment. Right now we have Robert Faraji, who I believe is ready to speak. Are you ready to say a few words, Robert?
Hello, everyone. Actually, hello, everyone. Actually, I was not really prepared. I was not really prepared to say anything, but I would say thank you very much, Lynn and Gladys in US and Christopher Pira. I'm glad and I'm still excited about the Bash Khalifa and the activities that we're going to have in Dubai. We are in it, and I would like everybody who is a guest to join, because very soon the plane is on the runway, ready to move and fly. Thank you.
Thank you. I know you can speak extemporaneously. That's why I did not hesitate to call you. You're very articulate. Thank you so much. Is there anybody else that would like to say a few words? Gladys, did you want to chime in with anything right now, Gladys?
No, I see we have two participants have just raised their hands, but we have a question on the Q&A. Gideon, maybe you can respond to that one. And the question is, for those new people listening today, what are the various ways for founders to earn revenue?
Gideon, you can go ahead and take that.
The ways founders can earn revenue, or basically founders, of course, there are more than one ways. The first I want to talk about is the commissions. Commissions will generally come from customers. Say you are a founder, a website, a business has been built for you. Customers are coming into your businesses. They are paying for what Unpassive has put in your business, which are the products of Unpassive. So these customers will keep coming. They won't stop coming. They will keep coming from the first month till infinity. They will keep coming, and their number will be increasing. So it is possible that within the first, second, third month, the number that will come will keep increasing. So those of them coming are going to pay monthly subscriptions for the products and services that Unpassive is offering, for the softwares of Unpassive. So those payments they are making, you are getting a good percentage of that. The amount is not, we don't know that exactly now. The pay structure is not yet released, but we know the reason Unpassive is there is to help us. So the commission you are going to get will be enough to put you on a wealth side. You transform from wherever you are now to a wealthy side. So that is one way. The commissions from customers' purchase of products, which will continue to increase, is the first and the major way founders will earn money. But because you are a founder, the company also belongs to you. There are other means of earning money. And this means is also other things that we know the company is doing. like other products that they will release from time to time. They could be physical products. They could be maybe cryptocurrency. It could be mining of cryptocurrency. It could also be other new things that will come in. Again, we have our data center is almost ready. And this data center is going to be used by OnPassive. So we have autonomy of our data. But not just that, other companies that will love the way we work, the way our softwares are integrated and secure, they will also like to host with us. So this will also bring in more revenue to us. On a general level, every new revenue that comes in, which are not just customer subscription, would be shared with founders. That's what the CEO has let us know. Another thing that will also happen is that just as we are advertising now on a global scale, that's how we'll continue to advertise on a global scale. We are going to have millions of websites. And these millions of websites, millions of businesses will be advertising our advertisers' products and services as well. So what that means is that we are going to make a lot from advertising. So a lot of revenue will come in from advertising. That is another major way that founders will also get revenue, because the profit from advertising will come in, and majority of that, as the CEO would like to do it, will also be shared with founders. So that shows that there will be many ways that money will come in. Rest assured, once you are a founder, you are in a very better position, the best position that anyone can think about. And not in any other company, but in OnPassive, where the CEO wants all of us to succeed.
Thank you, Gideon. I think that was a very good explanation. And basically what Gideon's saying is, in addition to earning commissions based on people under you buying products, will get commission that way. But in addition, there is profit sharing. And profit sharing, we believe, right, Gideon, is going to be very, very significant source of income for all of us who are founders. Now, those of us who come in after the founder position closes will not be partaking of the profit sharing. And so this is why we're saying time is limited for you to become a founder. If you're not a founder, you will want to consider becoming a founder as soon as possible before the doors are closed. So this is why we are sharing this with you today. Time is of the essence. Thank you, Gideon. Let's bring on Gladys. Gladys would like to speak.
Thank you so much for that input. And as our CEO has said, really, we don't need more founders. He has made it clear, but we are giving an opportunity to, those of us who really want to bring in loved ones, because we know what's about to happen and what has happened already. We are in the highest office in the land. Who knew that OnPassive will make it to Dubai? Huh? I'm so excited about it. And please, we don't want to leave you out. We want you to be part of this movement. This is more than a business. Someone wonders, this business is too good to be true. Why $97 for all that you are saying? It's because of the vision, why it was started in the first place. Our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufari himself, had been in businesses. He made money from those businesses, and he saw how the system is unfair. He tried to help the people that he brought in. He was winning, but they were not winning. And he could not sleep in peace, knowing that he's doing so well and the rest are not doing well. So he started this business that was meant actually initially to be $997 to become a founder. But he decided to reduce to $97 because he realized that about 97% of the people did not make it on online marketing. So he decided to lower the price, because he said, if I am creating this for the people, for the regular people, I'm creating this to improve people's, lives, to do something good to humanity, to help the poor people through my business. How can I price it, the price of being a founder, to be $997? That means they will not afford. So that's why he reduced it to $97. And $97 may sound a lot to different people, depending on where you are coming from or how much that you have, maybe you struggle to even put food on the table. Maybe you are sick and you are not able even to refill your prescription. You are not able to go see the doctor. Maybe you have children who are at home who cannot go to school. But so $97 is definitely a lot for you to be able to pay to come in. But look at the value of the business. It's huge. Over 50 products and more to come for $97. The value is too big for the price tag that he has put of $97 to become a founder. So that's why we are advocating for more people to come in, to come and be part of this movement. It's like what Brother Michael was saying about missionaries for Africa and through All Bless. There are issues that are dear to Ash's heart, issues that are dear to our hearts, like feeding the hungry, helping people in different parts of the world to have clean water, helping to improve healthcare access. Those are some of the issues that as founders, we are coming together as a movement to address around the globe. We are from 212 countries, but the income equality in these countries, the wealth inequality in these countries is so huge. We have very few people who have so much, and we have very many people who have so little. So on passive comes as a wealth equalizer, as Mari calls it, to bring up a level playground so that we can try to address these issues, so that even the mothers who stay home to take care of their children, or who go to work so hard in the farms to feed their families, but they have no residual income coming in, they don't have a source of earning. Now they can also own a business on passive and call themselves business owners. This is not a program, it's a business. If you are a founder, you proudly say, I am a founder, I am a business owner, and I have employed someone to do it for me, because On Passive is doing it for you. On Passive does the advertising for you. It creates the products for you. It markets them for you. It sells them for you. So you have a better chance to earn even as you stay home. So you don't have to go working for long hours, missing from home, even dads. And how beautiful is it going to be that if there's a family of husband and wife, that you can have two sources of income coming in, life will be better. That you can help your neighbor who is suffering, that you can help a child who passes the exam but cannot go to a good school because they don't have fee. These are some of the issues that we want to address, especially Africa. Remember, agriculture is the backbone of the economy. That's the mantra from when I was young until now. So we have to address whatever that we can address in whichever country. We are from 212 countries. So we don't just focus only on one country. We are On Passivians, we are founders, and we will go where we are called to do something good to humanity. So I welcome you to be part of this movement. Don't miss out. Thank you so much, Lynn. Back to you.
Yes, and Gladys, I think that what sets Unpassive apart from every other company on earth is that it guarantees our success. Do you know of any companies that actually can guarantee your success, Gladys? There are none.
No, Lynn, there's none. I haven't seen any. And if it was promised, it was never delivered. And the reason why we are confident in what we say, we don't quote the figures, but we know we are guaranteed of targeted traffic. You can have a business now online. If you don't have traffic, people coming to look at your business, to buy something or subscribe to something, you are done. But we have Ash, who is the king of traffic. So we are so excited. I ran off words what to say, because I'm so happy and confident. And that's why we say, at least we know our life will be better than before we were on passive.
Definitely. Can you talk a little bit about traffic? Because that term is not familiar to many people. We think of it as vehicles and on the highway or on the street, but traffic in a marketing sense is very different. Let's let you go ahead and explain traffic a bit.
Okay. Traffic that I'm talking about is not the cars. When you have things to sell, before we even go online, you go to a shop. I will use the word shop, and for here, mostly we use the word mall or a store. But if you go to the shop or to the store to buy something, you know they are, say, Payless, they sell shoes. Say Macy's, they sell different things, shoes and clothes and all those things. So sometimes you go to the shop or to the store because you know what you are looking for. If I go to McDonald's, it's because I'm looking for something to eat. So I am a targeted traffic because I am going to McDonald's because I know what I'm going to look for. Now coming to on-passive and online marketing. When you have something that you are selling online, first of all, you have a website. And don't worry if you are an on-passive and if you become a founder, on-passive creates the website for you. And then on-passive has created products that they will be selling on our behalf. And those products will be put on our website. In the back office, there's a website there called onpassive.com. Ask whoever invited you here, ask them to give you link number 50. So that when Ash and his team will start marketing and advertising on Passive, already we have heard as they launched last March 30th in Dubai, numbers have started coming in. That's called targeted traffic. Targeted traffic means people who are online looking for something to buy, and whatever that you are presenting them is what they are looking for. So that's why they are targeted. There can be a lot of traffic online. That's why sometimes you can have a website, say for example, for Avon, and then you put it things there thinking your website, people are gonna come to click to buy, nobody comes to buy anything. But when you have a company that drives targeted traffic, means places whatever that is on your website in front of the eyes of the people who are looking for exactly what you have. Now that's targeted traffic. Does that answer, Lynn?
That is good. Very, very clear. And also we want to share with all of you here that Ash Mafara, our CEO, is a master in driving traffic. This is what he is renowned for. He is very good at it. So we're blessed because once this traffic gets started for us, we're going to all feel it. We're all going to benefit. That's what is exciting. And you don't have to do anything. That's the beauty of OnPassive. All you have to do is get in, become a founder, and you wait for OnPassive and AI, artificial intelligence, to go to work for you. It's a magical thing. It's not as if the work is not being done. The work is being done, but not by you. So this is a gift, in my opinion, a gift to me. I see it as a gift because everything's done for me, and that guarantees my success. And it is the same for each and every one of you. So those of you who are here today that are not founders, we hope that your mind and your hearts are open to OnPassive, because OnPassive is a special business. It's unique. There's no other company like it. And Ash Mafara is a visionary. He's a humanitarian. And when you become part of OnPassive, you're going to be blessed with success, monetary success, as well as time freedom. And with these two things, you can do so many things to make the world a better place. Help your local communities, help your churches, help your favorite NGOs. There's so much that each and every one of us can do to make the world better, to make the quality of life for people so much better. So we hope that you here today see this opportunity for what it is. Those of you who are founders here today, remember to share OnPassive while the founder position is still open. It's going to close very, very soon. We don't know exactly when, but we can tell you it's going to close very soon. Gladys, did you want to say something in response?
Yes, I can say, but in the meantime, we are offering again a final chance to anybody who wants to say something. I see we have a few leaders here, so feel free. Anytime someone raises their hand, I will stop talking. So
all right, I see that we have Nashan Pascal. He's here. He would like to speak. Please do. Come on down, Nashan.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
This is Pascal from Kenya.
Good
And,
to have you here.
Thank you very much, Madam Lynn. So first and foremost, I'd like to take this opportunity to appreciate our today's presenter, Mr. Gideon Ezemba from Nigeria, and has done a very wonderful presentation. I really appreciate your presentation and I've learned a lot from you. That is awesome. Also, I'd like to appreciate Madam Gladys for the opportunity that he has shared with us today. What has talked also was very important. I really appreciate you for your good work, for your commitment, for everything that you are doing here. You are keeping us updated. For everybody who has attended this meeting, I also appreciate you because it shows that you are committed. So thank you very much. And let us all meet at the top. Thank you.
Thank you for your words. We appreciate it. And you have been there from the beginning, fully committed, never wavering in your outlook on passive. So I respect you so much for that. Thank you so much. All right, we have, oh, what happened? Wasn't there someone else that just had their hand raised? Did you see that, Gladys? Someone had their hand raised.
Please raise your hand in case you lowered it by mistake.
Tony Ram from UK. Tony Ram, UK.
Oh, okay.
Attending.
Yes. All right. I was trying to bring you to the panel so that you could be seen. But do you want to come to the panel? If not, you can go ahead and speak as a attendee. That's fine as well. Go ahead. Go ahead, Tony. Okay, you can click the button to unmute and speak. Tony, go ahead and speak. Okay, we'll come back to you when you're ready, all right? While we wait for you, we'll go ahead to Michael Ako.
Okay, let me thank you for the opportunity. Let me put something across quickly. For this goes to those of us who are founders and happen to find ourselves in abroad. We all have families back home and they've been calling us, like, they depend on us sometimes, like, send me this, send me that. I personally block sending money to anybody back home. I use those things to, like, open an account for them. And even any occasion now, I stop buying stuff for even my kid. I tell you, if I spend $100 to buy something, let me use that money to open an account and it to be beneficial for you forever. So this is something I want to put across. Let's try to, like, instead of us sending money to them, they will squander that money within a few minutes or hours and it is gone. But if you use that same money to open an account for that person, it's going to be a legacy forever. Now it's like when I even go to shop to buy something and I see that it's getting close to $70, I say, no, one account. I just stop it, go back home and then add some money to it. So this is something like I would like to put across. Let's try to help. They might not understand what unpassive is. Some think it's just something that is, a mere thing. But we who are already in it, let's try to help them. And secondly, this is something we are creating for our family. Don't just look at this like for now. This is forever. Even if we are not there, unpassive will come. Just imagine 20, 30 years to come, what unpassive will be. So we are creating a legacy, something mega, bigger, that one day will change a whole generation when even we are not in this world. So unpassive is nothing like just now or 2 or 5 or 10 years. This is something perpetual, I would say. It's for life. So let's do this as an opportunity to grab it for ourselves and our generations. Thank you.
Thank you. That's a very logical move on your part. Rather than giving people fish that they're going to just eat in a few minutes, why not give them what they need to fish, right? To have an ongoing passive income, which will grow over time, and an income that is willable to their family. So that makes total sense. So keep that in mind. I think that was wise advice. Gladys, did you want to say anything on that?
Thank you so much. I think you have said it all. You have made it clear that On Passive is a business that you can will to your children and to your children's children, to the generations to come. So I don't need to repeat that. I saw someone, Tony from UK, your hand was up. Could you like to speak?
Tony, are you ready to speak? You're unmuted. You can speak now. All right, he must be having some issues with internet. So let's go on to Stella. I see that Stella has her hand raised.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hi, I just I want to encourage. Thank you, you guys. You're doing such a great job. I'm always here quietly listening, and it's awesome. I just want to encourage the guests. I know that it's hard to trust something you don't know. You can't judge a house by standing outside or on the side of it. You have to go around it, go inside it, and know, see every room, see the furnishing before you can truly judge it. So you can't stand outside and judge. And I know that out there are many hindrances, many fear, factor affecting people. Oh, it's a scam. Oh, because there's so much of that going on. You cannot allow that to deter you. The 1-point-something million that are here are not fools. You have to go in, you have to know, remember always that this is a company that was built, is being built still from scratch, and it's still being built. If you go and you want to start a trade and you buy a cup of groundnuts or peanuts, you don't just start selling it at that point where you bought it. You go clean it and roast it and package it before you can sell it. Now when you start selling, you're not going to just take the profit and use it. You're going to add it and buy 2 cups next time, or maybe 1.5 cups. So it takes a while for a company to take off fully, because some come in and then they expect so much. Hey, where is the money? No, it's being built and you're called to be there to witness it, not to do anything, just witness it and support and, hope and send those good vibrations, to this company and continue to be thankful that something like this, I call it an arc, financial arc, that's what I call it. And I believe that those that truly come in are sent by the Most High to come in. Because if you have a heart of that's selfish, you don't care about humanity, you don't care about charity, you think the world it's all about you, then this is not the place for you. But if you have a heart that yearns to give, a heart that wants a better world, I heard that a couple of years back, there's a saying, the rich get rich and the poor get poorer. I woke up that day, I'm like, what? That's just unfair, All my life I've heard this, and I'm changing it today. And from that day, I started repeating this. Yeah, let the rich enjoy their riches, but the poor will get rich too. That is where this is. That is what our passive is. To lift.
Thank you so much.
So please don't be discouraged. Just come in. You're not being forced. Just come in. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. I just wanted to share that.
Thank you. That was a beautiful share. Okay. Lovely, lovely. Thank you so much, Stella. We hope to hear from you more often.
I'll try.
Got to raise your hand and speak, Stella. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Pretty much. Thank you. We're pretty much out of time. So we're going to wrap up now. Does Gladys want to say some final words before we end?
I don't have much to say. One request from my side. I'm reading the Q&A. Someone wrote anonymous. No, we don't read anonymous comments. If you want us to read, what you are saying is good about the percentage of the people in India, but we love for people to give their names. I'm going to assume that you didn't know, but I'm gonna say you are saying that about 50% of the founders are from India. And that's true, and that's because they have caught the vision. And that's our IT hub. So we are proud that we have more founders from India, and the rest are from the rest of the world. So that's great.
All right, thank you for
Okay,
noting that.
A nice suggestion about people giving a certain percentage from their bonus to Bless. I'm sure there's a process that Ash has on how things are going to work, but this is totally voluntary. Nobody's forced. It just happens that in non-passive, we already have more than 1 million Mother Teresa's. Thank you so much. I'm done. Thank you for coming. See you next week, same time. Oh, we are running out of time now.
We're out of time, Ronnie, but when Ronnie comes back next week, we'll have you speak first. So come on time, Ronnie, and we will have you speak and share. Okay, we love you, Ronnie. We appreciate you. Thank you very much for all of you who have attended today. We want you to know that this is the weekly webinar on Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Please join us. Bring your family, bring your friends, bring fellow founders. This is for everyone. And we do live stream this webinar on multiple YouTube channels. So if you want to share this video, just go to a number of YouTube channels, including mine, Lynn Nakamoto, Marty DeGarmo, Red Redfern, Julian Milo Show, Bill Musk. This webinar is live streamed on those major YouTube channels. Thank you again. Thank you, Gladys. Thank you to Gideon for speaking as well. Thank you to all of you who asked questions and made comments. We appreciate you very much. So right now we're going to unmute and we allow everyone to say goodbye to one another. Thank you again.
Julie and Milo, 2 o'clock, or Tech Pro, 5 p.m.
Bye, everyone. Enjoy the rest of
Bye,
the
everyone.
Thank you.
Have a
Great
great
webinar. Thank you, Gideon.
Everyone have a
Bye.
day.
Thank you, Angeline.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you guys.
We love you too. Thank you, Sister Bridget, Methlin.
Thank you. We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.